Okay, so we're out hiking again today. So my phone died yesterday and we were out on our hike. We went to a busier area with just Phoebe, Lacey, and Argy. And I met a friend and a couple of her dogs just to see her around some new dogs that she hasn't hung out with at home before. And so she did well. I've got her on a 15-foot dragging leash. Because so it was a busier trail, so she did want to charge at new people. So she stays pretty close actually, unless the other dogs are ranging a lot. I found that she stayed close, so I only have the 15-foot one on her. But if you find she ranges more, I would like to do like 30 feet. That's what Theo's on 30 feet right now. So what I do is, the leash is just here. So if I see someone coming, I've just called her, Phoebe! Yeah! Good girl. She's been listening really well. Good girl. Good job. She's a little good girl. Good girl. Oh yeah, good job. Okay, let's go. Good boy. So she's been doing fun with the treats outside with the other dogs. I think he mentioned that she was fine that way, sharing. It's just around dinner time, it was hard. So if I saw someone coming, I thought that she was going to pounce, because she does pause. She stops and she postures, right? Ears forward. She gets that crinkle on her forehead, throws her tail up a little bit. So I'll just step on her dragging leash and stop her from going. So sometimes I've got it clipped onto the front of her harness, so it doesn't get her neck or anything. It'll just jar her a little bit, but just in the front there. And then I'll call her back. And I did that a couple of times, and then she just started coming back. So I would step on it, but she wasn't going anywhere. She was just coming right back. So I was really happy with that. She's a fast learner, which you already know. But when she does the charging, or when she's in that kind of excited state, one of the other dogs is a lab, and he was barking, and she kind of ran up to police him a little bit, but he was already barking, but he barked right in her face, and she gave him a little lip snarl. So I just called her off that, but she's the one that went in. Sorry, going uphill, I can't breathe. So a little bit rude for her to snap at him when she's going up to him when he's barking. So that was the only time that I've seen her do anything even remotely aggressive since she came. And it was pretty minor. She just raised a lip and made a rough sound at him. So she's been really good, and I've had tons of food around, treats everywhere. She shut down on me a little bit while I was working on, good girl, while I was working on her, not the puddle water. Don't drink the puddle water, we're gonna go to the stream. Go. When I was working on her go to bed, so I'll have to take a video for you on that, because she would just kind of lay down and roll over. And I don't know if she thought she was in trouble or what the deal is with that. So, and we're being super positive about it, so no angry voice. But I think you mentioned that you were using your go to bed as an angry thing, maybe punishment. So she might have just thought she was in trouble. So I'm going to try it a few more times, a couple of sessions today, and see if she feels a little bit better about it. And I'll video it for you so you can see. But her off leash is doing great. But I would definitely keep the dragging leash on to interrupt any charging. And she only does it sometimes. If she sees the person coming for a while. If they just kind of come around the corner, not a big deal. But just a couple of reminders that she's wearing the leash. And she listened really nicely. I was really happy. We had some dogs coming right towards us. And I managed to recall her twice on their way up. So that by the time they got to us, she had already come back twice. And we were close enough that she didn't need to charge. She just ran in there and sniffed. And she sometimes sniffs too long, gets in the other dog's face a bit too much, because she's still a bit puppyish. She wants to get in there. So she listens really well in that situation, I found. So if she goes in to sniff, I usually count to 3. So sniff, sniff, sniff. Okay, let's go. Just so it doesn't get awkward, because she's pretty much too big to play with most other dogs without scaring them. And I do the same thing to our guys. No playing with strange dogs, because they just get scared. And then they may snap or something. You just don't want that situation. So count to 3 and then just say, okay, let's go, and move her on. But she listened really well, so I wasn't really worried about that. But she did tend to linger longer than necessary and make it a bit awkward. Phoebe! Yeah! That's a good girl. Run! Run! Come on! Come on, come on. Good. Good. Good job. Good job. Good girl. Good job. Okay. Good. Come on, little bit. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good. Good. Good girl. Good girl. So she's interested while I'm feeding the other dog, so I'm just pushing her face away with food. So not telling her she's bad or anything, just pushing her face with more food in my hand. Hopefully that was on the video. I ate it right.